Hello and welcome to The Long Play, where we listen to some of the world's greatest albums. It's a little bit like a book club. There's no books. It's Paul Smith.
Hello, Tom Figgins.
How's it going?
Oh, really great. Thank you.
It's good to be back.
It is good to be back, and I'm really excited about 2025 and the classic albums we've got lined up, and we are starting strong.
This is the first proper album of 2025.
Yes.
It feels like we've been away, but we haven't, but we have.
Yeah, exactly. And here we are. And this month's album, the album that we're introducing you to today, is Remain in Light by Talking Heads.
Yay!
And
I'm so excited.
Yeah, this is one that you've wanted for a while, I think, Tom.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Talking Heads was a big part of my growing up and my sort of early music experience, I guess. And it's not an album that I have, you know, interface with.
Yeah.
I know the singles, of course, and stuff, and know some of the tracks, but as a body of work, not done. So I was really keen for my own, you know, internal nostalgia.
Yeah.
I was really keen to do that. So yeah, hopefully you're as excited as I am.
Yeah, me too, absolutely. So I've never listened to a Talking Heads album all the way through. I did own, actually, Tom Tom Club's debut album. So, you know, the spin-off group from Talking Heads, but actually not a Talking Heads album itself. So obviously I know some of the singles, and I'm, you know, big fan of David Byrne and what he's done, but I'm really, this very much feels like a great long play project for me, filling in those gaps and listening to an album that I should have listened to. Yeah,
you should have.
Should have listened to. And here we are. We're going to do it.
We're going to do it.
Yeah. Do you want some Remain in Light facts?
I do.
Good. I'm glad, because otherwise this would be a short episode.
Goodbye.
So the fourth studio album this is, and the third and final one produced by Brian Eno.
Yeah.
Released in 1980.
Great.
Way back in 1980.
Not had anything from 1980 before?
No. That's 45 years ago.
Is it really?
It is. That's
Wow.
maths for you.
So how old was David Byrne when this was going on? Do we? Maybe I can. You do more facts and I'll Google him.
So I think that the album was really well received, and actually, you know, we often look at the Rolling Stone magazine's top 500 albums of all time. Well, this when they released their 2020 edition of that list, was number 39 on the list. So that's a great accolade and a great place to start. And really interesting. That's a good, interesting link back to the long play, that when Radiohead were producing Kid A, they said that was influenced by this album.
Great.
You know, so
look at us with all of our plans and
it's all
connections
weaved together. Exactly.
So he was born in 52, so he was about 28.
Yeah.
Wow, to be, I mean, pales in comparison, I suppose, to Stevie Wonder, but
everything pales in comparison to Stevie Wonder, but
I mean,
amazing.
Still to be on your fourth studio album.
Yeah.
And what sort of success were they having at this point?
Well, I think that what they were trying to do, actually, so, I mean, Talking Heads had some success, but what they were trying to do with this album, specifically, they talked about both Talking Heads and Eno trying to dispel the notion of the band as a vehicle for David Byrne, and to be, you know, to have it a more kind of holistic view of the band as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, Byrne struggled with writer's block through this period, and hence why it was he adopted this kind of scattered lyrical style that has kind of influences of early rap in it. And I mean, I think that any band that's got a front man like David Byrne is going to be known as, the band with, him at the front. You know, it's a kind of almost a truism, isn't it? And particularly somebody like David Byrne. But yeah, they're trying to broaden the influence of the rest of the band, really, and have the musicians come further forward.
Around this time as well, like probably when they were recording this album, they were playing at CBGB's and they were on the same bill as Marquee Moon. Another link.
Exactly. Yes, this kind of
television is what I meant.
Yeah, we when we talked about television, we talked about kind of this punk and post-punk scene that was in New York at the time, and Talking Heads were part of that. I mean, I don't feel. Maybe they're post-punk, but they're more art punk, aren't they? Or art, art rock, really, I would say.
I'd certainly call it that.
Yeah. But yeah, they were definitely a CBGB's band. So again, another link to the influence of that place around this time in the kind of history of great classic albums.
Well, I'm terribly excited.
Yes, me too.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I'm gonna get started as soon as we stop.
Absolutely. Me too. And then I'm going to be just digging out a load of reviews and videos and other content, links for you to follow. And I'll include those in the mid-month missive when that comes out in the middle of the month.
So you can find us on Substack. Tell people the Substack. Just
the longplaypod.substack.com. That's where you'll find us.
And you can also find us on Instagram at The Long Play Pod.
You can. So yeah, find us there and come and subscribe, and we will send out more information as we journey together through the wonders of Remain in Light by Talking Head.
Yes. So just remember, no skipping,
no shuffling.